Hey everyone, lots of important things to get to today, but first I would like to reiterate my impression of an Australian person saying, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. Maud Garrett doesn't like it at all. No one's talking about this, but I used to order out. I used to get Grubhub all the time so I could eat and work at the same time and also eat and sit on the couch at the same time. But they used to bring it right up to my apartment door and ring the doorbell, I'd open it, and then I'd have tacos. But now I have to buzz somebody into a gate and then walk down and meet them at the front door. And because of that, I have not ordered out once in the past month. I'm eating healthier, I'm working out, I'm feeling better, all because I don't want to walk down some stairs or into an elevator that is too small. Every time I get into my elevator, I'm like, how does this still work? How has this passed any test? Sometimes a little laziness is all you need to push you over the edge to peak health and physical conditioning. It's Thursday right now, but so far, here is the funniest thing that I've heard all week. Me and my friend Grandison went to a coffee shop. We sat down next to this dude. Grandison struck up a conversation. Turns out, just the loveliest dude, German-born man, and lovely man. Had a great, having a 45-minute conversation with somebody who started as a stranger restores my faith in humanity. It's like the opposite of those crosswalks that just happen in the middle of the street that don't have a light or a signal associated with them. So we're talking to this dude, and somehow the conversation gets to how he just started reading a book on how to improve your memory. And he's telling us about how amazing it is and how he can't believe that it works. And he talks about how there's a graph or some kind of imagery in the front where he's like, by the middle of this book, you'll be able to memorize all the PEG system. And I was like, I need that because I have a terrible memory and it's bad and it's a detriment to my life. And I was like, please tell me what the name of this book is. And he goes, I'm not funny enough to write a scenario like that. And that's perfect. And that's just a gift. And life will sprinkle these little gifts on you. And you got to live your life like that. You got to live your life like the end of a pornographic. To catch the knowledge. This was going pretty good until I ended it like that. Dude, I took a human sexuality class once in college. And my friend raises her hand and she was like, "What? We're talking about porn and how everybody watches porn." And she's like, "I like it. I just don't like how it always ends with the girl like, ah." Good point. It's not realistic. It's not realistic. One time, my mom found a pornographic page, a page ripped out of a pornographic magazine in my wallet, in my neon green Velcro wallet. Sorry. And she goes, I just want you to know, first of all, if you ever look at stuff like this, I'll always know. Fucked me up for years. And then she goes, and real women don't look like this. I want you to know that this is unrealistic. This is not what real women look like. And I was like, Mom, all due respect, you're holding a picture. The woman in the picture looks like I like when people say the phrase, if you know what I mean, about things that are already very clear. Like, ooh, this is a spicy sandwich, if you know what I mean. Yes, I know what you mean. I'm never going to hear, ooh, this is a spicy sandwich, and think that you're talking about the New York Mets or the weather. I hear it's a spicy sandwich. I look and I see a spicy sandwich and I'm like, I get it. Unless, of course, that's not what you're talking about. In which case, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's probably a good idea that we're having this conversation. I'm going to be 34 in October. So, just in case you were planning anything. I'm starting to get old. I'm definitely old in internet years. And I remember the second, this happened a couple of years ago, the second I started to think that I was too old, I was riding my longboard and I was texting at the same time. And I didn't even fall or slam into anything or get hit by someone. I just remember thinking, who the fuck do I think I am that I could pull these two things off at once? And I put my phone away and I'm like, you're too old. Thank God you're alive right now. I saw somebody do that yesterday. This dude had a ponytail and he was on a regular skateboard and he had a bag of groceries under his arm and he was texting and he rode his skateboard from the street up onto took the ramp up onto the sidewalk and he was turning and avoiding people and shit like that. And that's the equivalent today to my grandma watching me play Super Mario Brothers on NES and being like, how do you hit the buttons and make shit go at the same time? You're not even looking at the buttons. How did you make that young Italian man hop on that mushroom and not look at the buttons that caused him to do such a thing? I was looking at that kid and I was like, I'm going to watch him till he gets hurt. And the light turned green before he got hurt. He's probably still fine. He had a ponytail and an undercut. And I was like, you would have been part of the crew in 7th grade. Then I threw a pair of Janko jeans on him. And I said, suit up. Wear your skater beads, poser. Where's your girlfriend with black lipstick and the chain hanging from your belt to your wallet? Get your shit. Last story we'll cover today. I was at Target with Zoya and I saw a teenager walking around barefoot. What's that? What is that? I hope they were there to buy shoes. Why would you let your teenager walk around a public anything barefoot in a Target? Are you that hippie? Are you that hippy dippy weatherman? And you need to feel the vibrations and feel the positive energy emanating through your feet, charging the crystals in your pocket up through your connection to the universe. And you need to be one with the Target. You're in a Target. You're in corporate America's sarcophagus, and your kid is walking around with no feet. No, he had feet. I'm almost positive he had feet, but those feet were bare, and they were touching the ground, and they were making this noise. Near the toiletries.
Hi, Mike. It's Caitlin from Flagstaff, Arizona. And look what I found on the street getting ready to go out to the Grand Canyon. I may have found some bad furniture. Oh, look at those 2-3 tones. The stuffing coming out the side. Just what you look for in some bad furniture. Back to you, Mike.
Thank you for joining us today. I had a lovely time. I hope you have a lovely Friday. I hope you have a lovely Labor Day weekend. And I hope that your Labor Day is filled with the least amount of labor, except for my friend Steve's wife, Sarah. And I hope that your weekend is filled with labor because you've been pregnant for too long. You were pregnant for a year and a half, and that's not how that's supposed to work. So, peace and prayers and blessings and all of our thoughts go out to you. If you'd like to see me do stand-up, you can go to MikeFalzone.com. All the dates are on there. Going to Canada between the 27th and 30th of September. And some of the shows are sold out. And then I'm going to be in Niagara Falls on the 30th on the Canada side. And there are 2 theater shows or bigger club shows that I would love to see you at. And I think one of my friends is performing with me from the United States, and I have to confirm with him, but I'm pretty sure it's Elliot Morgan, and I'm pretty sure he's definitely going to be there. So come see me and Elliot at the Corner Comedy Club in Niagara Falls. What else? On the 15th of next month is the Friends and Friends show, and I'll link to tickets below, and you can come to that. Steve Zaragoza is going to be there. Probably a bunch of other things that I'm leaving out, but I'm having a really good time, and I'm going to go. It's a beautiful day, as you can see, and I'm going to go enjoy this day. Everyone puts socks and shoes on your kids.
Hey, do you like this show? Huh? Do you like the show enough to wear a t-shirt about it? If the answer is yes, you go to dftba.com, and that's where they got it. All right?